Well, today we have here what is this device to which we will be able to recover it in a very easy and simple way. Hey, in this video tutorial we will explain it to you step by step. How to recover your device if you have the latest update. What we are going to do in this video tutorial. Well, we always recommend watching the step-by-step video tutorial until the end to be able to solve what is the account deletion of this disk. Positive, we also have another method different from this one in the description of the video, and in the first comment pinned in the description of the video we have method without PC. Since this method is totally different, we will use what is the PC, what is it. What we are going to do, since our device has many functions that are no longer available working, in that case that function is already working for us, what we are going to do, it is to downgrade our phone to a previous version so that we can recover it. First of all, let's give you what the root is our phone, so that you can see that our phone has a screen lock as well. Last account with the forgotten Gmail account that said how this works. Well, let's use what is software. From that software we will be able to downgrade our phone, putting it in recovery mode. If you don't know how to put your device into recovery mode, then I recommend that you do not skip ahead to the video tutorial if you do not want to. Don't miss any of these details since we will be explaining it only once. Well, we'll give it here where it says don't copy. We click here where it says do not copy, and from here we would take what is to the screen lock of our phone. As we can see, our phone has this screen lock, and we are going to give here where it says use my Google account, also for those people who they formatted your phone and they didn't format your phone and you were left with the account from Google too. Well, here you will be able to solve what that problem is. Of these devices, previously what we did was enter Google here. Here in emergency call we dialed the number. In an emergency we were waiting for what Google Maps is to come up, and from there we could enter, but now touching the screen gives us access when we touch the screen of our phone. Also the second option where we entered for politics and privacy. From here we left the last option we had here. Then we selected Motorola, support. And from here it would take us to this section. We would hit this little nut here, and from there on Motorola we could also enter. Since these methods are not working, well, what is working? Well, degrading what is our devices with. With previous software we will be able to recover our phone, but first, well, this I always recommend that when we are on the PC, the first thing we have to do is temporarily disable the antivirus. We disable the antivirus temporarily. This is so that when we run that software to be able to degrade our phone, have no problem, because sometimes there are some files that detect it as viruses. So what we're going to do is turn off what we're going to do. Disable the antivirus temporarily. After that, let's run all this. Then yes, we will be able to do it, be able to activate it. Okay, let's go to our PC. Let's go to our PC first. Let's go to our PC and look for our antivirus. Here it is. We are going to double-click the antivirus. Being here, we will get what is a shield. This shield that appears here, we are going to click here as you can. Now what we're going to do is go down and we're going to click here. It says Manage Settings, and then we will disable the first option that says Real-Time Protection. We're going to click on it. The first option is already disabled. Well, since we have disabled that, what we are going to do is extract the software that claims to downgrade Motorola. Well, let's do the following. Let's go to the browser and we'll write here such, which as it appears here baby cell, as you can see all these letters as they sound. Let's write DVCell and it will appear on the screen. You know that DVCell ends in with a double L at the end. Then you will see this option Android DTV DevSL. You're going to click here. It's going to take you to what's ours. Here we have what we. There are several completely different methods updated. There are several methods here, where you will be able to also apply these methods, so you will also to be able to use it. Well, let's go down here. We will find this option that says Apps DevCell or Apps DevCell. Let's select that entry. After we select that entry, then what? We are going to go to the last options. Let's go down here to the last options we have. Here we will find this option that says Downgrade Motorola. There are several models here. It is the same process for all of them. So what we're going to do is download what that software is. We download that software. After having downloaded it, we will place it here. Then we will extract the software. We are going to right-click, select, right-click. We click here where it says Extract. We extract that software after having extracted it completely. What we are going to do is the following. That's why we always recommend watching the step-by-step video tutorial for. That can solve what is the account deletion of this device. It seems that I have a full hard drive here. We're going to delete and come back again. Well, let's delete some files, since my storage is full, and we'll be back. Well, we have already extracted what the software is completely. Let's click on the file. Let's click. We will select the option that says FidWar. Here we would get all this information. Well, here we have two options that say Flash All, and we have flashall.sh. The one we are going to select is this one that says Flash All. But first, as we said in the video tutorial, let's turn off the phone. Let's turn it off. Then we count 10 seconds until it is completely off. Now we are going to press the power button, volume down button at the same time to enter what is recovery mode to this mode to the mode. So we'll leave it as is in that tab. Now what we are going to do is connect the phone. We are going to connect it. We connect it, and now what we are going to give to the file is this one that says Flash All. Nothing else. We're going to click on it. We are going to right-click on it, and we are going to click here where it says Run as Administrator. We are going to click. We are going to wait for the file to open. We click here to run. We give it yes. We wait for the file to open completely. Already here it is opening. Let's go. Let's select any key. List. Okay, so let's close it and double-click it. So we're not going to run it as administrator, we're going to double-click it. We hope it opens. Let's see. Let's leave it like that. Double-click. The option was to double-click it. Do not run it as administrator. We don't touch any key, we let it do its whole process. I was wrong about that part. Well, if you didn't advance the video tutorial then, they realized what a mistake we had made. And we have corrected it. Well, let's wait until it runs correctly the software on our phone. When our project is fully executed, phone will automatically restart. It will restart and take us to the beginning, and when we are already in the beginning, our phone would already be totally degraded. The previous version, since if we have the latest versions we will download it to this version that we have here in this software. That's why always it is advisable to watch the video tutorial step by step, because sometimes some mistakes we sometimes make. Sometimes one is explaining it oneself. Explain the error that happened so you won't miss any of these details. The grading process is now going to end here. The device and here our phone would restart as well. We have several methods without a PC. Several methods without PC. We have left those videos in the description of the video, also in the first pinned comment of our avatar. We have left this video in the description and in the first comment. Different methods without PC for those people who have a Android version of suddenly previous. You can fix it without need of degrading the device. Here our phone is already restarting. What we are going to do is wait until they restart and then complete what is the elimination of from this Google account, also from the block that we also had left. I'm going to pause the video tutorial here so as not to make it so long. Well, ours has already restarted. We connect the phone to a Wi-Fi network. We have already connected it to a Wi-Fi network, then we connect it to this network. Now what we're going to do is go in here and it says policy and privacy. Let's get into politics. Being here in politics, let's go down to the last options. We enter the last option here, we go down to where it says Motorola, COM support, and from here it will take us to the next section. Being here, well, now what are we going to do now in this video tutorial? Well, we are going to click here. We are going to click here on this profile that appears to us. Here we will give you where it says Google, start with a Google account. We will select that section. We load the screen. It seems to be a little slow. Start with a Google account. Again, the profile, it seems that blocked. Motorola.com support. Okay, well, we're not going to go in there, we're going to leave it here. We're going to click here where it says how can I help you in the magnifying glass. Let's click on those two options there. Now we are going to click here where it says share. This Google option is no longer working. The Google option no longer works or will not work. It says new message. Here we are going to enter what YouTube is. But they're already for these versions, they may be outdated. So we're going to explain what to do if it's out of date. We write www.com. We click on send, we click here, we click. We're going to give it to one side, our mind here to one side. Here they will quickly move to one side. To one side, if you get outdated YouTube, sorry. What you're going to do is format it and do the process again. For the second time, 100% will always leave you. Now what we're going to do is hit the ball. Now what we're going to do here is give it configuration. Then what we're going to do is click here on accessibility. We enable accessibility. Now we select here where it says controls. We select this option that says configuration. Here we go to the accessibility menu. Here we select that accessibility menu, ready. Now what we're going to do is go backward. And now it would take us what it is to Google Chrome. We will give you the second option here that says use without a Google account. We say no. Here we are going to write our official page, which is called Davidel. We will now show you the page how to write it. So we go there, we will give it right. Then we will select the first option that says Android TV. Then it will load. We will click here. Now we go to the last options. Here in the last options we will be able to find this entry that says imbecile apps. We will select that entry here and we will also be able to find it. Which are other methods also totally different, and there are others. Methods, and we will select this option that appears here on Google Maps. When we select this option, Google Maps will enable this profile. Well, we're going to click here to jump. Now we will enable this profile that appears here. We will click on the profile. Then we are going to click here on settings. Then we will click here in notifications. We enable those notifications. In enabled, we go back. We click here on location. We click on OK. We give it here where it says this Google location configuration. Then we click here on all of them. Then we click here where it says show system, the 3 dots, show systems. We selected Google service and it is no longer working. But if we get this little magnifying glass that appears here, we're going to select that magnifying glass here. We're going to write battery, we write. If we get it, then we will erase letter by letter until we get this one. Option that says battery usage of applications, we will click on it later. If this option of battery usage of the applications is marked, we will go to it again. Select, and being here we will go down here, the services will appear. From Google Play. We are going to disable Google Play services. That's it, it's already disabled. Now what we are going to do here is restart our phone. And we will wait for our phone to reboot completely. When our phone has fully started, what we are going to do is complete the process of the deletion of the account from our device. Well, as we can see, our phone has already started completely. We are here where the Wi-Fi network is. We will click here to continue offline. This is so that our device is blocked here and blinks. When this screen is already flashing here. So what we're going to do is go back again, waiting for the network to connect. If it doesn't connect, we will add the network. Ready. Now that it's connected, we're going back. Now what we're going to do is click on these 3 little dots. We're going to click on them here in the assistant. We're going to give it here. It says use 50 of Google here. Sometimes this usually takes a while. But well, if it comes out here, if this takes a while. So what we're going to do is give it the 3 points. We're going to give it here. It says a little bit of recent app. We give the 3 points here for accessibility. We click here where it says accessibility settings. We go here. Let's go to this little Lupita that appears here, and we're going. Write battery, and we're going to erase letter by letter. We give it here where it says battery usage, the option that is marked for us that also. It's battery usage, we're going to click on it, then what we're going to do here is to select the Google Play services. Here we go. Enable here, we will enable the services in. It is already enabled now. What are we going to do? We go back to back. It seems that we are not. It comes out ready. Let's return it no. Now yes, we are going to give it. We are going to remove any SIM card. We will remove any SIM card and we will click here to continue offline. Continue offline. Do not have any SIM card entered because the process will not work for you afterwards. Not having a SIM card. Let's see, it seems that I did not enable Google services. Let's see the drums. Battery usage. See, here it is. I have not enabled it. Let's click here, enable, now yes. Had not enabled application. We are going to give it now yes to continue offline. We give it accept and now yes. It seems that when I enabled it and clicked it twice, what I did was disable it. So sometimes there are mistakes sometimes that we also make. So if you fast forward the video tutorial, sometimes you miss it. You're going to give it here in now no, now no, now no, now no. We give it in next. Here we are going to click on finish and I want to show you this. Since these are errors that remain with us. When we do these processes we are left with phone no. We are going to what is the system, which is the last option. We're going to give it here in system. We're going to give it here in reset. We are going to give it here to restore everything. That when our phone restarts, our phone would be as factory. Like a brand new device, free from any errors.